How you like my new coffee mug? So, whatever happened to Donald Trump's promise to lower drug prices, huh? Whatever happened? Because he moves really fast when it comes to announcing tariffs and then posting for all of his buddies to buy up stocks. Now's a great time, giving insider information, right? He's taking care of his and his own. But he's not working so quickly when it comes to reducing drug prices. Why is that? Well, let me start by telling you this conversation I had today with a client. Now, MAGA, before I say anything, I just need to remind you, I don't care how deep in the cult you are, you don't talk politics at work because not everyone is in the cult and it's not appropriate, no matter how comfortable you are. So he's talking about how he loves going out to eat with his wife, and they're mentioning, and they're wealthy. They're going to all of these expensive restaurants in Las Vegas, LA, and all this stuff. And I said, I'm going to throw him a compliment. And I'm like, well, wow, you're in really great shape for, loving to go out for a good meal. And he loved getting me compliment. And then he started saying, yeah, but I take the Wegovy equivalent. He takes Zepbound or something compounded. And then he starts complaining about how it's costing $800 out of pocket a month for him to buy this stuff, okay? And then he brings up Trump. He says, but hopefully I'm not going to have to pay for that much longer, that much money, because Trump's going to be bringing down the drug prices, so that Americans can get the same drugs at the same cost that other countries do. I don't talk politics at work, so I did not share with him that all of these weight loss injections have been booted out of being covered by Medicaid and Medicare. A lot of people, especially those who can't afford it, are paying a lot of money out of pocket to take this medication to stay healthy, to lose weight. And then when I got to my car, I'm like, whatever did happen to that promise of lowering drug prices? And lo and behold, there was another little thing that was stuck into the big, beautiful bill, slipped right in there that nobody's talking about. And that's that pharmaceuticals made out with $5 billion more dollars a year, thanks to this big, beautiful bill. Because this bill removed a shit ton of drugs off of the negotiated price list used by our government for Medicaid and Medicare. Meaning they approved pharmaceuticals being able to charge our U.S. government more money, a lot more money for medications instead of letting the government negotiate those prices. Donald Trump and Republicans did this in the big, beautiful bill. All y'all Medicare, when you start finding out that your medications are going to cost a lot more, you thank Donald Trump and those Republicans you voted for while you're celebrating owning the libs.